What's up, YouTube? What's up, Patreon? How's everyone doing today? What's up to the BTS army, man? Y'all show up in waves, eh? Like, holy! I was just going through the comments, and I'm just like, hundreds and hundreds of likes on these things, man. Like, y'all weren't kidding, but I'm looking forward to this, man, because like this group is a lot of fun. It's one thing to have like one superstar in a band, or like, you know, like a superstar and like a real flashy musician, but to have like, what is it, seven of these guys, like all at the same tier, you know what I mean? It's just wild. The only thing I'm missing in this is some instruments, but I'm looking forward to it anyways. Yeah, like the Tiny Desk stuff is cool, and I'm gonna watch it. But like I know what y'all mean. Like the Tiny Desk stuff has its space, like it has its own kind of thing, right? But like some of these videos is just sometimes it's just different. So I'm here for it. It's like I say, man, it's nothing but love around here. I'm looking forward to this. Like I say, there's a certain level of professionalism, and like I say, when you time that, I'm saying that all the time, when you times that by 7, it's just something to watch. So looking forward to this. If you haven't liked and subscribed, or if this is your first time coming by, feel free to hit the like and subscribe button. I like doing specifically live breakdowns. I have a background in live production and like audio mixing and stuff like that, so that's kind of like what I get into, but I like all this vocal stuff too. You can check me out on Patreon if you want to send me requests and stuff. The link's in the description box. You can drop your stuff down below. Love seeing it. I love seeing all the comments, man. Obviously, like the YouTube analytics thing aside, man, it's so much fun seeing how many people show up for this stuff. Like, it's just a blast. I'm so excited. Let's do this. Make sure y'all can see this. Probably hear that airplane outside. Let's do this. BTS room live. See, right out of the gates, like I dig the hair matches the microphone, like it's just like right out of the gates. I was not expecting any of this, man. What are we, 20 seconds in? I gotta have to listen to this like 2-3 times here. There's a couple vocals there. So there's a ton of unison going on in there, and it do. I'm trying to over accentuate it, but like to have everyone do that fall off like in unison like that and have it sound that clear like that, man, like I couldn't imagine the rehearsing that went into all this. To be fair, I'm not trying to take anything away from them. It's just like, I don't know if I would be able to rehearse and practice to a point to make it sound like this. That's what I'm trying to say, right? Like, it's wild, man. So he's got bars too, man, because these are all, it's a scheme, right? He said, heart like a guillotine. Cut me off without a second of thought. It's just like, there's no thought. You pull the lever, gone, right? I sneak close to you, so he's saying like, what's he saying here? Sorry. I sneak close to you, my invisibility hat on, so he's saying, okay. Let's go. So it's, I'm gonna listen to this once more. Sorry, but this is gonna be one of those, man. It's like, it's hip hop. It is what it is. Let's go. So for me, man, it's like, the message I'm kind of getting is like, it feels like it's like a confession about like anxiety almost. So like for me, like when I do things that like provoke anxiety a little bit, like say like I used to go to the gym all the time, and I lived there. And now when I go there, I have these like mental battles. It's just like I have these like arguments almost, or like conflicts with people in my head. And it's like, I didn't even know that was anxiety until like, I think it was today actually. And it's like, it's kind of giving me like vibes to that, you know? It's like I can't help myself but do this. And it just creates this like this negative space in my head. And it's like, it's almost like a confession, you know what I mean? like that blend from the na 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 na, like the up the octave or whatever the run was, but like to go from like your chest voice to like a just very casual head voice like that, and sitting and like not have there be like there's no big texture change, right? It's neat, man. There's some talent, like, and then like I'm not paying close enough attention to see if people who are rapping are singing as well. Like I know there's a couple that will go back and forward, but like it's just I think it's I personally find it so tough to be able to do that, man. It's just like my brain either works one way or the other. I can either sing or I'm not gonna say I can rap, but like I can sing along with rap stuff, and it's like I have such a blend of the two, and it's not like two different things like this. It's like it's separated, right?
Wanna be cool, wanna be cool, wanna be loved. No, are you same love?
No, I say love.
Baby, I want it.
Let's go. What's poppin', girl?
Okay.
또 만났네. What's wrong with you? Yo, Alex and Wayne, living Isabel rhyme. Baby, go on to your dick, come and show me what you got. Be sexy girl, 나한테 그게 중요해.
내 이상형 충족.
우리 결혼해. 일상의 featuring 중에도 몸무게 99kg. 다칠 수 없어, 너 미워 오늘도 이렇게.
Man, I'm missing all this. I'm just getting into this flow right now, but it's kind of, this is like almost like a 180 spin. It's like, hey, it's like, check me out, man. You'd be good on my arm in this point, right? Like it's like the switch. It's like you look better off on your own in the beginning. It's like I'll watch from afar. Like maybe my head will feel full of hateful things, and it's like this sickness or like whatever. Maybe that's one side of it, and then this side is just like, hey, man, like I am who I am. If you want to come along for the ride, you better come along for the ride. But like I ain't waiting. Like it's like this whole like confidence flip. It feels like that's my take. That's my take.
내 이상형 충족.
우리 결혼해. 일상의 featuring 중에도 몸무게 99kg. 다칠 수 없어, 너 미워 오늘도 이렇게. 너는 PT 않아 PT 혹은 진리 안에 미치 영화 지니 램보르기니 비 마티니 위니 미니 넌 비키니와 마티니 또 머시디스 참아주지 너의 미니같이 지니 스피니 위니.
Hey, yeah, man, like like it's so intentional. It's got like melody to it a little bit too, man. Like, come on. It's all like, yeah, it's all swaggy. He's talking his like, you know, his rich life stuff, right? And it's just like, I don't know, man. I'm here for it. Every time in hip hop, man, that people are like feeling themselves. I just dig it. I dig it, man.
Let me switch your mind, 제발 변해줘. I got this up, but let me walk with you. 우주 쪽을 해자 해줘.
여기 봐, 도망가지 마.
Give me like 90s vibes.
도망가지 마.
Woo! Like, come on, man. Like, you know, because again, like, if I'm thinking like a rap song, there's no way you have enough singers to do that shit unless you're like big on top and you're traveling with like a band and stuff, right? But like to like have enough vocalists to sing all your vocal pads too, and you don't need tracks. Like, come on, man. It's just what like okay. We're like 10 minutes in. It's been 2 minutes of video.
도망가지 마. 도망가지 마. Say me.
아 이거 명곡이죠. 아 명곡입니다.
오랜만이네요.
아 이거 안무 해야 되는데 오늘은 아쉽지만 라이브로. 에이. 내 심장 소리 들어봐 제멋대로 널 부르잖아.
I'm messing around and I'm gonna miss it. Hold on, let me just do this. English. Here we go. Let's do this.
Say me.
아 이거 명곡이죠. 아
I wanted to hear this part.
오랜만이네요.
아 이거 안무 해야 되는데 오늘은 아쉽지만.
I just assume they're having fun and I assume they're very humble. That's what I feel like.
내 심장 소리 들어봐 제멋대로 널 부르잖아.
See, and then it's like I don't know, the green microphone, the green inners looks nice. Like it's
제멋대로 널 부르잖아.
이 까만 어둠 속에서 너는 이렇게 빛나니까
그 손을 내밀어줘 save me I need your love forever
그 손을 내밀어줘 save me I need your love forever 그 손을 내밀어줘 save me 그 손을 내밀어줘 save me save me
man, this is wild. This beat is gonna break my neck. Come on now.
그 손을 내밀어줘 save me save me
고마워 내가 나에게 해줬어 내가 나에게 해줬어 이런 내게 나에게 해줬어 꼭 이
Like I said, there's melody to it and like a nice cadence, right? Like, come on now.
Thank you 우리가 돼줬어
Army 한번 날아봅시다.
이상할 준비가 됐다.
나나 믿어 내 등이 아프고 나에게 더 위험한 걸. 나 믿어 지금은 미약할지
What did he say? His back hurts because he knows his wings used to be? Line.
나나 믿어 내 등이 아프고 나에게 더 위험한 걸. 나 믿어
I mean, it's so fast.
나나 믿어 내 등이 아프고 나에게
Cool, man, cool. It's like poetry. It's like real cool poetry. So high, so smooth. So they're walking in a circle, and it almost looks like they walk up to the camera when it's their turn to do that. Da 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 da. Like, I dig this, man. I dig this visual. Those group vocals, man, they have like there's a big room noise on that, like there's a big reverb on it, the va, whatever the word is, or the phrase or the sound or whatever, the ad lib. But like to have everyone do it in unison like that, man, like I've talked about this lots in like Silk Sonic and like Bruno Mars and the Hooligans. It's really, really hard to make that sound good. Like, and I'm speaking from firsthand experience. Like, we used to do all kinds of songs with like group vocals, chants, and it was just so hard to make it sound good. And they're killing this, man. They're killing this. To sing and go back and forth in like the rapping and everything. That's what I'm talking about, man. Like, it's wild. It's wild. It's hard. Like, I have a really, really hard time doing it. And like I don't want to say, like, I don't pretend like I'm a rapper. I just listen to a lot of hip hop, and like I end up singing along with a lot of songs that have like singing parts. Like, there's like this Joyner and Chris Brown song that I listen to, and it's like there's lots of singing in it, man. And I have a hard time separating them, where it's like staccato and short, and then it's like sung and melodic. And he's like they're going back and forth. There's a couple of them going back and forth, man. Like, this is just, I'm only halfway through this.
네, 방금 지민 씨 주체를 못 하시겠죠? 드리블은 사나이. 이번 제목은 파이드 파이브.
벌 받는 건 아니잖아. 이리 와, 난 너의 paradise. Can't close your eyes. Can't close your eyes. 발버둥 쳐봐도 더는 소용없을걸. 날 거부하지 마.
Something I always watch for is mic technique. I always watch for mic technique. And professionals, like super pros, right, always know what's going on. And like, there's little things you can do that in theory are incorrect, but they still kind of sound cool. One of them, I don't know where my cardio mic is. or dynamic mic. Anyway, so like if you imagine like the microphone, right, and like if you put your hand over it, like you see lots of hip hop people, they like cover that whole thing, and it's just like it gets thin and like it gets like really like this sounding, really flat sounding. It's hard to manage, but if you're working with your sound team or your production team, you can make it sound cool, right? Like just because it's wrong doesn't mean it's wrong, like forever, right? And like I saw like in the last verse, the last little bit there, whoever was like singing and rapping, like kind of had like one finger over it, and you kind of get like a little bit of that, like I don't want to call it like a not an infraction, that's the wrong word for it, but like it just changes how the microphone picks up, right? And there's a little bit of that going on here right now, and I'm just like I'm trying to listen for like what the like context of that is, right? Oh, this right here, like I'm curious, and it's like I don't know if it's because like just like the register of it, if it's like high, if it's like kind of like a flute vibe kind of play, or if it's just like because it's a dope microphone and this is what I'm up to. Like I'm not too sure what's going on, but I'm into it. I'm into it. After this. God, that's high, man. Come on. My goodness. My God.
그렇습니다. 다음 노래는 2021 최고의 래퍼 3명이 뭉쳤습니다. 만나러 가시죠. 에이, 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 에이.
뭐 신나는 일 없나? 뭐야 이 하얀
Much as light in the back of the wall.
뭐야 이 파이럿은
에이 싸우지 마. 인트로가 길다고. 조심하라고 인트로가 길다고. 이제 출발해야 돼. 자, 준비해. 에이.
자,
Let's go!
Oh, okay. We're going to halftime too now. Yeah, we're gonna break my neck. Come on.
오늘의 선수 입증하신 내 거속 목표 시작한 동동동동 내 목이 내 동동동
Oh man, like all that automated PS stuff too, like the do. Like come on, man, this is nuts.
입증하신 내 거속 목표 시작한 동동동동 내 목이 내 동동동
Come on, punch big, yeah.
반응이 없어 그냥 담궈버리지 퍽퍽이 진실도 거칠대 진실대 이것은 뭔가 더 사고 판단이 바비 그 사람이
물론 필요하지 차오른
Talking real tall, man. The thing is, when you're this successful, what can anyone say? What can anyone actually say? You know what I mean? Like, proof's in the pudding. But like, it's tough, man. It's tough because like all of y'all are gonna show up with all the love, like I was talking about. There's gonna be one person that ruins it for me, and I'm trying not to let that one comment in the sea of all of it. But like, I get it. On my small scale, I get it.
된 이유가 있어 어쩌면 우리 역사지에 세상을 바꾸기도 하지 너지고 분노 아니 분노 분노이지
Drum beat, man.
분노의 척하면 죽게 진짜 분노 지져버릴 수도 없이 빠른 그래 오 캐라 오 제가 될 때까지 그래 오 캐라 오 그래 오 캐라 오 부러질 때까지 그래 오 캐라
나는 아기의 가는 사분홍이 분노해 나는 꺼져야만 해다 그 분노에 분노해
It's neat. It sounds like it's like almost a false chord scream, but it sounds like he's I don't want to say too smart because you can do it without hurting yourself, but it sounds like he's like avoiding it to like save his throat, and it's like that's probably from like a longevity perspective because like when you scream, man, it's just like I don't know. My argument is you only get so many of them. Maybe you can scream for your whole life, but you only get so many in a night. That's my opinion. And maybe that number is far further than what like a typical performance would be. Maybe it's only a couple in a night. I don't know. It's gonna be different for everyone. But it sounds like he's like I don't want to say over-singing. It sounds like he's hitting the pitch because like I'm pretty sure, or at least how I false chord scream is like if it's like a head voice thing, you like hit the note and then you can like add like the section above your vocal cords to make it like kind of like gritty and barky. And it sounds like he's just like hitting the note, but like it's rich enough that it sounds like it's got enough body instead of needing to scream it, right? Because it's like it almost cleaned up as he went through it, which in my opinion just sounds like I want my voice to last forever. That's what I think.
잠시 쉬었다 가시죠.
The top part anyway, the high note.
야 너 오늘 깔끔하다
진행 잘한다.
괜찮을게.
오늘 좀 하네 가요 톱10
갑시다, 여러분들.
같은 하루들 중에 너를 만날 때 가장 난 행복해
that'd be another one. Those group vocals sound fantastic.
요즘에 글쎄 붕 떠버린 것 같아 많은 시간 덕에 이런 노래 쓰네 이건 너를 위한 노래 Yeah 노래 Let's go 자 떠나자 푸른 바다로
See, and I'm sitting here assuming that it's a track. I forget that all these people, everyone can sing all this because they have all the parts for it. It's just like, now I gotta listen to this part again.
Let's go 자 떠나자 푸른 바다로 우리가 함께 뛰어놀던 저 푸른 바다로 너게는 걱정들은 잠시 내려놓은 채로 잠시 우리끼리 즐겨보자 함께 추억하는 푸른 바다 한가운데 작은 섬 지금은
We're just having a blast.
우리 맘만은 똑같잖아 내 곁에 네가 없어도 네 곁에 내가 없어도 우리 함께 이거다
Like, it's just so happy. It's so much fun, man. Like, what's to be upset about? I don't get it, man. Everyone needs to take a pill. Everyone needs to chill out. That's what I think. It's such a blast.
너를 만날 때가 난 행복해
Like, I'm happiest when I meet you or, like, when I'm with you, whatever. Like, who doesn't want someone to say that? Like, I want someone to say that to me. Come on, man. Like, come on. Like, I do different shit all the time, man. Every single day in my life is different. And I'm talking from like 6:30 in the morning until like 11:30 midnight, like whenever I go to bed. Like, it's always different every single day. And I just, like, my favorite time is every day when I, like, either wake up and I get to see my girlfriend, or when she comes home from work and I get to see her. My dogs are excited. Like, it's always my favorite time, man. It's like, I love that. Like, I love this. I love love. Come on. Loved it. Loved it, man. That was great. That was great. It just looked like a bunch of friends having fun. Like, I don't know what else to say, man. I thought it was a blast. I thought it was a cool room. I thought the lights were cool. I thought the organization of it all and like the free and like the fun kind of vibe of it all was cool. Like, I dug it. Fantastic request, man. Like I said, I'm gonna watch Tiny Desk. It's just like I don't want to say I know what to expect because I don't have a clue, not a clue. But Tiny Desk has like its own thing, right? Like, this was neat because it's like it showcased everyone. It was very like just them, like you know. And like I said, like I would like to see a band, but it's kind of cool getting to see all the different parts of the vocals so that I can prepare myself for that and then get into the band that they're gonna have with them. But anyways, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate the army showing up. We'll see everyone again soon.